E quadrant words. A person who comes from quadrant E or employee might say I am looking for a safe secure job with good pay and excellent benefits. S quadrant words. A person who comes from S quadrant or self employed quadrant might say my rate is $35 per hour or my normal commission rate is 6% of total price or I can't seem to find people who want to work and do the right job or I have got more than 20 hours into this project. B quadrant words. A person operating out of B or business owner quadrant might say I am looking for new president to run my company. I quadrant words. Someone operating out of I or investor quadrant might say is my cash flow based on internal rate of return or net rate of return. Words are tools. Once my rich dad knew who the person he was interviewing was at the core, at least for that moment. He would know what they were really looking for, what he had to offer, and what words to use when speaking with them. Rich Dad always said words are powerful tools. Rich Dad constantly reminded his son and me of this. If you want to be a leader of people, then you need to be a master of words. So, one of the skills necessary to be a great B is to be master of words, knowing which words work on which kinds of people. He trained us to first listen carefully to, to the words a person used, and then we would know which words should we use and when to use them in order to respond to them in most effective way. Rich Dad explained one word may excite one type of person while the same word would completely turn off another person. For example, the word risk might be exciting to a person in the I quadrant while evoking total fear to someone in the E quadrant. To be great leaders, Rich Dad stressed that we first had to be great listeners. If you did not listen to the words of a person used, you would not be able to feel their soul. If you did not listen to their soul, you would never know to whom you were talking. Core differences. The reason he would say, hear their words, feel their souls, is because behind the words of a person chooses are the core values and core differences of that individual. The following are some generalities that separate people in the quadrant from those in another. The E employee. When I hear the word secure or benefits, I get a sense of who they might be at the core. The word secure is a word often used in response to emotion of fear. If a person feels fear, then need for security is often commonly used phrase for someone who comes predominantly from E quadrant. When it comes to money and jobs, there are many people who simply hate the feeling of fear that comes with economic certainty or uncertainty. Hence, the desire for security.